We just saw Star Trek Beyond, and on the show, I take my friends, we go see a movie, we review it here in the car, and we have a discussion. The review part is spoiler-free, so if you're on the fence or looking for a recommendation, you can watch this video to find out what we thought without spoilers. And if you have seen the movie or want to see the spoiler discussion, check out the other videos, Star Trek Beyond, movie discussion with spoilers. So this is the third of the rebooted Star Trek movie universe, and it's been a while since I've seen the other two. I think I only saw them in theaters once when they first came out. They were fine. It didn't really, grab me one way or another. This movie felt the most like Star Trek of the three of them that I remember, just in that they're in space, everything's established, they don't have a bunch of extra stuff to do. It's not all sort of wrapped around the characters themselves. There's an actual storyline that they're going into, and that, is based on the other two movies setting up all of that so that they can just move forward and tell a really good story. I thought the story was really strong. I thought that space battle sequence in the first act was really, really good. The last Star Trek movie, the Into Darkness movie, I thought the third act just fell apart. It just turned into a silly action movie, like a superhero movie almost. And this movie doesn't suffer from that problem. It just keeps moving and moving. It's not frantic, but it doesn't stick around and go. Anytime there's a cliched like, we need to get this person's help and they don't seem to want to help us, we're not going to spend like 20 minutes getting to that point. We're going to move forward. And so the story just pushes and pushes and pushes, which I think is a testament to Simon Pegg and the director, Justin Lin, that it keeps moving. So I really like that about it. I would say that, whether you're a Star Trek fan or not, like if you like fun action movies and science fiction-y kind of stuff, this is the director of the good Fast and Furious movies, so you kind of can't go wrong with it. I thought they did a really good job. I enjoyed it. What'd you guys think?
This very much stayed in line with the other two movies. This is fast pace, keeps the comedy going. There's not really too many slow moments in the entire thing. It's front to back, just move. I really loved it. There was a lot of good action. There's a lot of good CGI, good effects, I should say.
Yes. With the exception of that very first scene, that was kind of. We'll get into that. But yeah. Everything else I thought was cool.
That was cute though. That was fun.
I was feeling a little prequel-y at the beginning, but we'll get into spoilers later.
Yeah, the overall it's probably right behind the first one in terms of quality. So probably my second favorite of the new three so far.
Yeah, and I agree with that as far as quality goes. As far as story goes, I think it blows the first two out of the water just because it doesn't have to go back and reintroduce all of the characters.
That's true. But it felt much. This felt like a very contained story. Like not much
episodes.
It was an episode.
Yeah.
But the thing that I lack in that kind of aspect is the character development, because we have established characters who stay pretty much the same establishment over the course of things.
Yeah. Right, but less time has happened in the movie universe than it's happened in real time.
Right.
So that just seems...
Right. We're 3 years in, so...
And it's been 7 years since the first movie, so...
Right.
In real time, so... That makes a difference, but yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I thought it was a good action fest movie. I didn't enjoy it as much as you guys. For me, it's probably going to be my least favorite of the three, but...
Really?
Only because, and I agree that it is more like an actual Star Trek episode than the other two, but just the way the film was put together, I kind of prefer the first two.
Okay.
It's sequentially in order, I thought they were, so not as much enjoyment for me probably when I look back on it, but as a summer action film with not a dumb storyline. I mean, it all lines up. It's enjoyable to watch. So, yeah, it's hard to critique it too much because it is fun, but not as enthusiastic as you guys.
Okay. Well, that's our review. If you like what we do these, please like the video, subscribe, check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.